Hello, my budding stars. Are you thinking about the new story? Think about the stars who are twinkling and twinkling at night. Big stars and small stars are twinkling, twinkling and winkling at night. Are you twinkling? I think you all are twinkling, twinkling, wrinkling, la la la, la la la. All stars are twinkling, all my children are twinkling. I see, I hope you all will be shining like superstar. I'm waiting for you to appear as illustrious stars. Now, you have been thinking about what might be the cause of the quarrel between the king and the queen. I think you have guessed it. Think, think about it. What might be the cause of quarrel between the two children, two kids you have seen in the picture? Have you already made your story? Now, let's read our story. What happens to the king and the queen? What made them to be unhappy? Let's read the text. Stand up tall, make way for mighty King Krishna Dev Rai. Stand up tall, make way for mighty King Krishna Dev Rai. The royal queen is by his side, watching the court with joy and pride. You might have seen the happy couple on the right hand side. Am I right? Stand up tall, make way for mighty King Krishna Dev Rai. The royal queen is by his side, watching the court with joy and pride. When tricky puzzles stop the rest, Tenali Rama does his best. When tricky puzzles stop the rest, Tenali Rama does his best. When tricky puzzles stop the rest, Tenali Rama does his best. With clever jokes, he saves the day. Now take your seats and let's read away. With clever jokes, he saves the day. Now take your seats and let's read away. Now let me check your previous knowledge, how much you have gained. During whose reign golden era came to the Vijayanagar Empire? Yes, you are right. It is Krishna Dev Rai. How many celebrated poets formed the group known as the Ashtadigas? Yes, you are right. There were 8 celebrated poets and you have answered correctly. Now question number 3. Name the queen with whom Krishna Dev Rai had a quarrel. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Answer is Thirumalambal. Thirumalambal, the queen of Krishna Dev Rai. Which famous poet was known for his quick wit and clever solutions? Correct answer is Tenali Rama. Let's read. The king wrote a poem. She began, her voice trembling. It was filled with fog, expression, sun, moon, stars, beautiful sky, but it made no sense. But it made no sense. When he tried reciting it to his ministers, they all avoided him, making excuses. It was late evening when he came to me seeking an audience. He began reciting it to me. But I was so exhausted. I was so exhausted after a tiring day that I yawned not once but several times. But several times. Let's read the content. The king thought I was disrespecting his poem and stormed up. The king thought I was disrespecting his poem and stormed up. Since then, he has not spoken to me. If I had known this would happen, I would have chosen another day. Help me. Please, Rama, help me. Only you can help the king understand. It was late evening when he came to me seeking an audience. He began reciting it to me, but I was so exhausted. I was so exhausted after a tiring day that I yawned not once but several times. But several times. Let's read the content. The king thought I was disrespecting his poem and stormed up. The king thought I was disrespecting his poem and stormed up. Since then, he has not spoken to me. If I had known this would happen, I would have chosen another day. Help me. Please, Rama, help me. Only you can help the king understand. So, what happens between them? Only the misunderstanding that what poem the king has said before them, nobody pays any attention because it was either it can't be interesting or they have no time to watch it because it is not so eye catching, it is not so sweet to hear. That's why they have not heard. But the king thought it as a disrespect towards him. So let's know the new words of this text. Words are trembling, shaking. Shake the medicine bottle before use. The child was trembling with fear. The boy was trembling in the cold. The old man is trembling in winter. She spoke in a trembling voice. Now, wag. Meaning is unclear. He gave a vague expression about, so nobody understood it clearly. He gave a vague expression, so nobody understood it clearly. His answer was vague and unclear. His answer was vague and unclear. Now come to the next word. What's the next word coming up? Reciting. Meaning is saying aloud from memory. The student is reciting a poem in class. He is reciting his lesson loudly. Now exhausted. Very tired. After playing all the day, he felt exhausted. After the race, he felt exhausted. How do you feel when you come back to your home after school? You feel exhausted? Am I right? She was exhausted after working all day. Yawned. Opened mouth because of sleepiness. She yawned during the long class because she was sleepy. The baby yawned before sleeping. When you feel drowsy, you yawn. Now stand up. Left a place quickly because of anger. He stood up from the room after the argument. What made him stand up? Somebody insulted him. Because of the insult, she stand up after the argument. If anyone argues with you, how do you feel? You feel stand up. The teacher stand up, not angrily. It means already it is angrily. So we can put hyphen here. Let's sum up the text. The king wrote a confusing poem that his ministers made excuses not to listen to it. Later that evening, he decided to read it to his wife. However, she was exhausted from a long day and couldn't help but yawned several times while he was reading. The king misunderstood her yearning as an insult to his poem, got very angry, and stopped talking to her. Now she is asking Rama to help explain to the king that she was just tired, not trying to be disrespectful. Brain teachers, what did the king write? It's a story, a play, a poem, a letter to his ministers. Which one is the correct option? Let me know. Yes, you are right. The right answer is a poem. Now, second question. How did the speaker describe the king's writing? Option 1, brilliant and full of emotion. Option B, vague and making no sense. Option C, short and to the point. Option D, funny and entertaining. The right answer is vague and making no sense. Correct answer is vague and making no sense. Now, question number 3. How did the ministers react when the king tried to recite his work to them? They praised him highly. Option 1. Option B. They fell asleep. Option C. They avoided him by making excuses. Option D. They asked him to read it again. The correct answer is option C. They avoided him by making excuses. Now, question number 4 for you. When did the king approach the speaker to recite his work? Option A, early in the morning. Option B, late evening. Option C, during lunchtime. Option D, midnight. The correct answer is early in the morning. No, right answer is late evening. Your answer is correct. Now let's proceed to the next question. How did the king react when the speaker yawned? Option A, he thought she was disrespecting him and stood up. Option B, he realized she was tired and left quietly. Now option C, he laughed and stopped reading. Option D, he scolded her and made her stand up. What is the right answer? Yes, you are correct. The right answer is option A. He thought she was disrespecting him and stood up. Now question number 6 for you. Whom did the queen ask for help? Option 1, the king. Option B, the ministers. Option C, Rama. Option D, the gods. The correct answer is option C, Tenali Rama. Now come to the assessment. Answer the following questions using yes or no. Did the poem contain expression about the sun, moon, stars, and beautiful sky? Answer is yes. You are correct. Now, question number 2. Did the speaker yawn because she wanted to insult the king's writing? Yes or no? The correct answer is no. Now, question number 3. Did the speaker yawn only a single time while the king was reciting? Did the speaker yawn only a single time while the king was reciting? What is the right answer? The right answer is no. Now, question number 4. Did Rama refuse to speak to the king? Did he refuse to speak? Answer is no. Now, assessment 2. Match the items in column A with the correct items in column B. Question number 1. The king wrote column A and column B. The king wrote the ministers, the omen, the king, the omen. Now, column B avoided the king with excuses. B yawned because he was exhausted. C. Rama to help the king understand a poem with vague expression. E. Thought she was disrespecting his poem. Now let's match the correct one. The king wrote a poem with vague expression. You are absolutely correct. Now, what is the answer to question number 2? The ministers avoided the king with excuses. You are absolutely correct. Now, question number 3. The omen yawned because she was exhausted. How do you feel when you are tired? The same thing. When you feel exhausted, you yawn. Now, question number 4. The king. Right answer is the king thought she was disrespecting his poem, and that's the cause of his quarrel. The omen asked Rama to help the king understand. So all the matchings are over. Now I think we will go through the topic thoroughly. Now, homework for you. Get ready to note down your homework. Write 10 sentences about the Vijayanagar Empire. What special things you find from the Vijayanagar Empire? How was the golden era came to the Vijayanagar Empire? What made the king Krishnadev Rai so glorious? You find out from these passages and write the sentences of your own. Make sentences of your own in your own way. You can write 10 sentences. All right? Thank you all. Thank you for your patient hearing. And my dear children, I think you all are the superstars. And you can tell your own tale in your own words from your day-to-day life. How you are facing, how you are arguing, and how your argument is over. And how do you take when somebody insults you? How do you behave when somebody insults you in saying some sassing words, or when somebody insults you? How do you react? I think after hearing this story, you'll become very cool and calm and pleasant and never get angry, because anger is our best enemy. So choice is yours. Whether you will show your anger, or you will find yourself calm and cool.
ଖୁସିରେ ଶିଖିବା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଅଧିକାର। ନମସ୍କାର।